Hello, this is Angela Gower-Johnson from ultimatedreamproject.com. So today I'd love to talk to you about using the universe to ask for stuff and how you can use the universe to ask for stuff that you would like. So I was talking to a client of mine the other day, and she's doing a telesummit, and telesummits take a lot of work, I hear. I don't know personally, but I've got quite a few clients who do telesummits, and I hear about the huge list of things that need to be done. So what I did was I taught her a technique that I first heard from Abraham-Hicks, and you can find out more about them from Abraham-Hicks.com. It might be Abraham-Hicks.com. Anyway, this way of asking for stuff is called the placemat exercise. At least that's what Abraham called it. And the way that I teach you to do this is you take a sheet of paper and you draw a line down the middle, and on the left-hand side you write your name and what your list of things to do is. And then on the other side you write down universal manager or universal life force or universe, whatever you want to call it. I like thinking of the universe as having managers, so I like writing universal managers. You don't actually have to do this on a piece of paper. You could do this in your mind, but if you're a bit OCD or you just like to be really organized or something, or you want like something physical, then you can write it on a piece of paper. So on the left-hand side, it's your side of the things that you're going to do. What you want to do is write the things that have to be done today. It's like the life or death things. It's like stuff that has to be done, or, you know, the power's not going to be there, or you won't have use of your phone, or whatever. Things that are pretty life or death. Not that not having power or your phone is life or death. Well, it can be depending on the weather. So yeah, you want to write down life or death things on your side. And then on the right-hand side, the universal manager side, you want to write everything that you'd like the universe to handle for you. So that's everything that doesn't need to be done right away. Everything that you'd like to have happened, but if it's not there on your plate today, you'll be okay with that. So that list can be really super long. It can be as long as you want it to be. So the way that I do this a bit differently, I believe, is that on my side, I put what my commitment is to having everything that's on the right-hand side. So say I'm asking for 5 new fun clients, and I'd like to have like 25 people join my Empower Network business, and I would like to receive $15,000 from the universe. I'd have that on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, I'm going to write what my commitment is. So at the moment, what I'd be willing to do is I'm willing to make one video every day. So that would be something that I would put on there. So again, this is not a life or death thing. It's kind of like, well, this is what I'm willing to do. So this is not like an access thing. I don't think this is an Abraham thing. This is just a me thing. So I can't actually explain why I do it or how it works. There just seems to be something about it. I'd also probably put something really simple on there, like every day I run questions just to get my energy going, to switch my energy, to just be functioning from a better place. So I would pop that down on my list as well as to what it is that I'm willing to do. So I'd have, you know, the things that I'm going to do today. So all the life and death things, like today I had to make a phone call about my mortgage because I had to sort of sort out the payments. And that wasn't a life or death thing to do, but it just gave me a bit more ease in my universe because I know that my payment is covered for next month and we are good to go. So, you know, things like that I'd put on your list that are easy for you, but the things that are really frigging overwhelming for you, where you're just like pulling your hair out and you're like, I have no idea how I'm going to do it, you put it on the universal manager list. And you have to just play with this and give this time to work, because in the absolute beginning, you might not see things showing up right away. And it might not show up the way you're expecting it to show up, but what you're looking for is for it to happen with a lot more ease. Like say you have to track something down, or you're looking to find something. That sort of thing is probably going to come to you a lot more quickly than like me asking for that $15,000. So me asking for like 4 or 5 new clients, that's probably going to show up more quickly than the 15,000. But that's because it's easier for me to receive those 4 or 5 clients, and I just did that last week. So, you know, that's totally easy peasy because I asked for that last week and I got it. So boom, you know, that's going to happen. So just be aware that you just keep doing this, and it's every single day you kind of put your energy into it. So in the last video I did yesterday, I took you through this little tiny trance where we did a tiny bit of breath work, and I'd like to do that again. So again, I would say that if you're watching this while driving, possibly not a good idea to be doing that anyway, but just don't. No heavy machinery usage, no using knives, no juggling knives or fire or swallowing swords or anything while you're watching this. And actually, you might get a lot from keeping your eyes closed as well. I'll still be here, but if you just go with it, you might be able to perceive something. So just take a few breaths in and exhale, and breathe in again, and exhale. And I don't know if you'd like to continue what we were working on yesterday or start fresh, and maybe you'd like to start breathing in possibilities. So whenever you're breathing in, you can breathe in any molecules of energy, anything in the universe that's willing to support you in creating the lifestyle of your dreams, in supporting you in actually doing this sort of asking the universal managers for what it is that you want. So you can just breathe that stuff in. Just breathe in anything that is yummy and orgasmic and fun for you. And you might want to exhale and release anything that just doesn't work for you. Anything that's limiting, any fixed points of views, any blockages, any blocks, anything that is keeping you from being you in totality and receiving everything that you'd like to receive. Just exhale, just release, just allow it to just go. As you breathe out, just allow any yuckiness, any stagnation, any bleh stuff to just go. Just whatever's not working, just let it go. As you breathe in and exhale. And you could always breathe in really yummy stuff and exhale whatever it is that you're willing to let go of. So just continue to breathe in yummy stuff and exhale any tension, any stress, any limitation. So breathing in, lots of yumminess breathing in, and exhaling any tension, any stress. So just imagine if the universe had these universal managers for you. So it's like all these employees that you have working for you that you haven't actually been utilizing to the best of their ability. You know, for me, when I first started doing this, I used to use a boardroom because I thought it was really cool, because I was really a hippie chick, really. I mean, I spent a summer in Haight-Ashbury just drinking coffee and smoking unfiltered Camel cigarettes. My goal in life was to be a hippie. I thought I should have been born in the 60s. And being someone in business was never, ever, ever on the cards for me. I would have said a tree would have been more likely to have a business than me. But I loved the energy of a boardroom. So for me, what I like to visualize is a room that has wall, like floor to ceiling windows. And the walls are floor to ceiling windows. And so it's all glass. And there's a really nice oval hardwood table, and there's all these universal managers sitting around in really nice pristine suits. Because I also have this thing about guys who wear suits that are really nice suits, like Armani suits. It's just a thing of mine. So that might be a bit TMI, but whatever. These videos are all about sharing. So I have them around, and then I will write stuff on the whiteboard. So instead of writing stuff down, or I'll have like a PowerPoint presentation, it really depends on the mood that I'm in. And I'll either be dressed up in a suit or I'll be casual or whatever, but it doesn't matter because it's like my company and I can do what I want. So I will write down what I'm going to do, and I'll write down what I need my universal managers to do. And I'll take the time during this meeting to thank my universal managers for everything that they have given me. You might want to do this. So use this opportunity to kind of breathe and go into that space. I'm not really taking you into a deep trance yet, but you might want to allow yourself to go there now if you like. So you can just breathe in deeply and relax as you release any stress, any tension. So just imagine that you are in this boardroom, or you can expand out even more and relax even more with your breathing as you continue to breathe in and release as you breathe out, and go into a deeper state of relaxation or just feeling good, whatever works for you. And you can take this opportunity to expand out as well, especially if you watched the video yesterday. You can expand out really easily, 4,000 miles in every direction. So above you, beneath you, in front of you, beside you, to the right, to the left, behind you. And maybe really quickly you can go out 40,000 miles in every direction. Then go out 100,000 miles in every direction. Maybe go out 1,000,000 miles in every direction. And go out 150 million miles in every direction. And as you continue to breathe, you can continue to expand and release, and you can continue to breathe in all of the possibilities and all of the yumminess that is available to you. So from this place, it might be a bit easier to connect with the energy of your universal managers. It might be a bit easier for you to create that space where you can ask what it is that you'd like. Because you have a list of things that you would like to have happen, and you have a list of things that need to be done and taken care of. And what if you could just ask and have contribution from the universe, contribution from the universal life force energy, from the universal managers that are there to support you, that are there waiting for you to ask so that they can give to you. And this can show up in any matter of ways. It can show up through your family, through your friends, through complete strangers showing up. Just be open to receiving it showing up in any way possible. And just make a little commitment to what it is that you're willing to do, whatever that is. And if you're having a bad day and the only thing that you feel like you can do is to just, get up, brush your teeth, and eat some ice cream, then make that your commitment. And maybe add on there that you will commit to feeling good for just 10 seconds. Maybe you could just choose to have absolute total peace and ease and calm for just 10 seconds. And that can be your commitment to receiving whatever it is that you're looking to receive. So for me, I'm just going to pop in on my list. I'd like to have 5 new, fun, yummy, phenomenal clients. I'd love for 25 people to join my Empower Network, and I'd like $15,000. So I'm personally not going to put a time limit on this, because for me, I find it makes it a tiny bit sticky. I immediately pop out of that level of peace and ease and receiving as soon as I put a time limit to it. So for me personally, I like to keep it open to receiving it whenever. And sure, I'd like to receive it sooner rather than later, but I just keep that open. I just keep it open and free and flexible. So just put whatever it is that you'd like on your list. Take a minute to thank your universal managers for everything that they've given you so far. Even if you don't like what you've been given so far, keep in mind that whatever it is that you have been receiving is exactly what you've been asking for. So just take a moment to thank them and acknowledge that they have been gifting to you. This will help you so much in receiving from them, because you're actually from this open and expanded place, acknowledging that you have been receiving. And that's really key in receiving more. You know, you might not have liked what you've been receiving so far, but this is an opportunity for you to choose something different and to receive other stuff that you really do like. So just take a moment to thank them and to be clear on what it is that you would like to be receiving. And continue to breathe. And as you continue to breathe, allow yourself to continue to receive everything that the universe is gifting you now. All of the possibilities that are available to you, all of the magic that is available to you and that you are. And as you exhale, you can continue to release any stress, any tension, any negativity, any limitations, any blocks, anything that's kept you from receiving in totality. That's right. Just continue to breathe and receive. So I'm just going to count you back from 5 to 1. So 5, being able to do this much more effectively each and every time you go through this process. 4, continuing to breathe and receive as you exhale and release. 3, being able to acknowledge that you're the creator of your own reality and that the universe has been gifting to you. 2, allowing yourself to do this again tonight while you sleep. 1, opening your eyes wide awake, refreshed, better than you were before, being awesome and amazing. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, amazing day. I absolutely adore you.